This video is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm going to be talking about 5 penny stocks that have a pretty decent amount of chatter and support on Reddit, more specifically WallStreet Bets. And as the sign says, I am not a financial advisor. Let's get right into stock number 1. And that would be Naked Brands, ticker symbol NAKD. For the past year or so, Naked stock has been actually a fairly popular one among speculators, as the intimate apparel retailer went on a roller coaster ride last summer, before cratering down to literal pennies. 7 pennies to be exact. But thanks to the WallStreet Bets community, the company has made a stunning rebound. Fueled by news of the sale of its brick and mortar businesses, speculators pretty much took that news as a sign that they were going to be focusing on e-commerce and ran with it. After seeing all-time lows last year, in 2021, the stock started to rebound. And as official news came out that they were going to be focusing on e-commerce, with the help from the Reddit community hyping it up online, the stock went from around 40 cents per share to $3.40 per share, before those pesky brokerage trading restrictions pushed the stock back down to more slightly rational prices. Now that the stock is back to around $1 per share, is the stock ready for another Reddit rally? It is possible, but given the fact that the company has diluted shareholders via capital raises on February 1st of this year as well as February 25th, totaling $150 million, it is going to be a little bit harder to push the stock higher. Year to date, Naked is up over 330%, and while it exploded back in mid-January along with everything else, it has yet to really come back down to its pre-explosion levels. Next up on the list, if you have followed my channel, you know that I talk about this stock a lot, and it is Sundial Growers. Pot stocks in general have performed well this year because they're on the heels of the fact that the US will hopefully legalize cannabis on a federal level. But with its penny stock status and its popularity among Reddit investors, the Canadian-based cannabis company has seen some pretty wild moves in its stock price. By no means was this one of the first stocks to benefit from the meme stock rage, but in the first few days of February, the stock started to go into a frenzy, sending shares up nearly 400%. Since then, and as the dust has been settling, it did fall all the way down to around $1, but has since rebounded quite nicely. And last time I checked, it is trading around $1.60. Because Sundial Growers is obviously a cannabis stock, if and when legalization does come through on the US federal level, it will definitely see a pop. However, the key is if and when we ever get around to legalizing cannabis. And in the recent months, the company has diluted its shares, much like Naked, in order to raise capital. And although in doing this, the company now has no debt, it will be a little bit harder to push the stock price higher with those diluted shares. However, if you are looking to take a gamble on pot legalization, this could very well be the stock to do it on. Year to date, Sundial Growers is up roughly 180%, and they are expecting earnings Wednesday, March 17th after hours to be their next catalyst. Next up on the list, we have Trivago, ticker symbol TRVG. The popularity among this stock in Reddit investors has been a major reason as to why it's up roughly 100% year to date, but its status as a travel recovery play has also benefited the stock. Back in February, when Europe-focused travel search site operator reported quarterly earnings, Wall Street took note of Trivago's optimism in how quickly they thought they could come back, which according to the company is around the third quarter of 2021. So not that far away. So if the company continues to see strong results in their earnings, it could very well continue to push the stock higher. But how much higher can Trivago reasonably go, considering the fact that it's already trading well above where it was pre-pandemic levels, which was around $3 a share? So there definitely was some logic behind the mad rush into Trivago, but it seems like today's valuation is relying way too heavily on its faster than expected rebound. So if that doesn't pan out, investors that are long in this company might be in for a little bit of pain. Trivago is one of the only stocks on this list that continues to make new highs, as it's up almost 100% year to date. The fourth stock on this list is Zomedica's ticker symbol ZOM. And some may not like the whole meme stock label being slapped onto Zomedica, but considering at the end of 2020 when Zom was trading at around 20 cents per share, after news of a potential Truforma pet diagnostics deal was in the works, news about that quickly spread throughout the internet like wildfire. And the stock went on not one, but 2 parabolic moves. First, it's run from 23 cents to $1 in January. Then, its second epic rally from $1 to $3 in February. Again, like other Reddit stocks, interest has cooled over the last month or so. However, the stock seems to be holding steady, which, is a good thing. I'd rather have the stock be doing nothing than going down, right? Sporting a $2 billion market cap, valuation is now what some would say well above its best case scenario in regards to Truforma's commercial success. Yet investors remain extremely bullish on Zomedica and its future prospects. Year to date, Zomedica is up 560% and seems to have leveled off right around where it exploded. And last but not least, we have Allied Esports Entertainment, ticker symbol AESE. And as of late, there's been a lot of buzz around esports stock, which subsequently this has trickled into increased interest in AESE's stock. The esports venue operator, which also owns the World Poker Tour tournament franchise, could also be a takeover target as well. I'm talking about a recent takeover bid from casino and iGaming operator Bally's Corporation. Bally's has offered to buy Allied for $100 million, but with one caveat. It not only wants its esports business, but it also wants its World Poker Tour business. But the thing is that Allied was already in the process of selling the World Poker Tour business. Given that Allied's stock has a market capitalization of around $83 million, this $100 million bid offers a pretty nice premium considering where the stock is trading. In a press release on the Bally's bid, Allied reiterated its preference on the WPT business, which would provide it with around $78 million in cash to reinvest into its ever-growing esports operations. Unlike some of the other Reddit stocks out there that are pumped up on hype more than substance, this situation looks a lot more interesting. With the potential for Bally's upping its bid or the company going through an asset sale, this stock could definitely see another pop near term. Year to date, this stock is up 86%. Let me know down in the comments below if any of these stocks you either are holding, you're watching, you're interested in, and if a certain company gets enough comments and whatever, I will gladly make a video solely on that company. And as always, I will see you guys next video.